Hello, students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and enjoying your learning sessions. Today, we are going to start a new chapter 16, that is perimeter and area. In this session, we will discuss about perimeter. So, let's start. What is a perimeter? The sum of lengths of all sides of a closed figure is called perimeter, which means if we have any shape, so the boundary of that shape will be the perimeter. As I had drawn a triangle here, so the boundary of this triangle is the perimeter of this triangle. If I draw a circle, so the boundary of this circle is the perimeter of it. So whatever shape we have, the total boundary is the perimeter of those shape. Now we have one more term here, that is closed figure. Now we should know what is a closed figure. Closed figure is the one which have the same starting and the same ending point. We can see that this figure is starting and ending at the same place. If I start from this point, so I will end at this same point. And in an open figure, the starting and the ending points will be different. If we start from here, so we will not end at the same point from where we had started. So this is an open figure which do not have the same starting and the ending point. And for perimeter we need only closed figure. If the figure is not closed, the perimeter could not be calculated. I hope this figure could also give you a clear view about the perimeter. Here a boy is running along a rectangular shape. So the total distance he will cover in one round along the boundary of this shape will be the perimeter of the rectangle. Now, what is the application of perimeter? Why do we need perimeter? We need perimeter for finding out the total length of the boundary of any figure, or if we want to fence that figure, so what would be the length of the fence will be? How we can find out? We can find out by perimeter. If we know the perimeter of any shape, then we can say that fence equal to the perimeter will be required. So for finding the length of the fence or the cost of the fence, perimeter should be calculated. There are some other applications also for calculating the cost of making path along the boundaries. If we need to paint the boundaries of the park, room, etc. Now we should know how to calculate the perimeter. I had taken a figure here which have four sides and the length of those four sides are given. One is 13 meters, one is 15 meter, one is 18 meter and one is 5 meter. So we know by the definition of the perimeter that the sum of lengths of all the sides is our perimeter. So what should we do? We should add all these four dimensions. So see what happens when we add this. Here are these four dimensions. And we got 51 meter. And this 51 meter is the perimeter of this given shape. So this way we can conclude a general formula for perimeter, which is perimeter is equals to sum of length of or magnitude of all sides of a closed figure, which means whatever be the shape of the figure, the formula for calculating the perimeter will remain same. Whether we have square, whether we have rectangle, whether triangle or any other shape also, irregular shape, regular shape, whatever be the shape, the calculation of perimeter will be done in the same way by adding all the lengths of all the sides of figure. Now let's see the perimeter of square. We know all the sides of a square are equal. So if we add all the four sides of a square, then we will get the formula for calculating perimeter of a square. That is 4 multiply side. This is the formula for calculating perimeter of square. Now if we are given with the side, as we can see, we are having a square which have the side 6 meters. So if we put the value of 6 meter into the formula, we will get the perimeter of this square. So here I am placing the value of 6 meter into the formula. So I had written perimeter is equals to 4 multiply 6. This gives me the perimeter is equals to 24 meter. So this is the perimeter of the given square. Now comes the perimeter of rectangle. We know the opposite sides of rectangle are equal, and rectangle have two sides. One is length and one is breadth. We denote length by L and breadth by B. Now with the help of the general formula of perimeter, we come to know the perimeter of rectangle will be L plus B plus L plus B. Now if we simplify this, we will get perimeter is equals to twice of length plus breadth or L plus B. I had taken examples where the value for L is 5 meter and B is 3 meter. If I put the value into the formula, we will get perimeter is equals to 16 meter. In the same way, we can find out the perimeter of rectangle with different length and breadth. Now let's calculate the perimeter of triangle. All the sides of a triangle are different. So putting these sides into the general formula, we get the formula for triangle perimeter is equals to A plus B plus C. For example, if I take the values of A equals to 2 centimeters, B equals to 3 centimeters and C equals to 4 centimeter and put these values into the formula, I will get the perimeter is equals to 9 centimeters. The dimensions could be different, but the procedure or method for calculating the perimeter will be same. Now comes the unit of the perimeter. Here I am saying the perimeter of the triangle is 9 centimeter. And in the last figure I had said the perimeter of the rectangle is 16 meter. Why I had said this? Because in the rectangle the length and the breadth are given in meters. And in the triangle the dimensions are given in centimeters. So the unit of perimeter is the same as the unit of lengths or sides or dimensions given to us. So the unit for perimeter will remain the same units of sides given. Now we will see that different shapes have same perimeters. Means different shapes could be different, but the perimeters can be same. This is not possible for all the shapes and all the perimeters, but somehow or in some cases it is possible that the shape is different but their perimeters are same. Here I am taking an example for a triangle and a square. The triangle is having sides 7 meters and 6 meters, and the side of the square is 5 meter. Now if I calculate the perimeter of the triangle, I got perimeter of triangle as 20 meters. And if I calculate the perimeter of the square by the formula 4 multiply side and putting the value of side as 5 meters, I got perimeter of a square also 20 meters. So we are able to see that the perimeter is same but the shapes are different. Now we will discuss about how we can find out the costing of anything by perimeter. Here a question is given. Find the cost of fencing a rectangular park of length 175 meter and breadth 125 meter at the rate of rupees 12 per meter. So this is the park which have length 175 meter and breadth 125 meter. And the rate of fencing this park is rupees 12 per meter. These three things are given to us. Now, before finding the cost, we should know the length of the fence. And the length of the fence will be equal to the perimeter of the park. So what we need to do? We will just calculate the perimeter of the park and then we can calculate the cost of the fencing. So first of all, the perimeter of the park will be twice of length into length plus breadth, because this is a rectangular park. So when we put the values into the formula, we got perimeter is equals to 600 meter. And when the perimeter is 600 meter, this means the length of fencing is also 600 meter. So now we know the length of the fencing. For finding the cost of fencing, we need to multiply the perimeter, or you can say the length of the fence, with the rate or the cost given for per meter. So the cost for per meter was rupees 12. By multiplying perimeter and the rate, that is 600 multiply with 12, we got the cost of the fence, that is rupees 7200. I hope this clears about how to calculate the perimeter, what is the application of the perimeter, and how you can find out the costing of the application. In the next session, we will discuss about the area. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you.